Hey everyone, I'm Josh with J&T's Journey, and today we're going to have a look at another episode of AVan Tips and Tricks. Hey everyone, Josh here with another episode of AVan Tips and Tricks. Anyone who has been following along with us knows that we have an Alpine Annexes Tebbs Awning that mounts on this track here that is attached to the front wall, not the roof panels like most AVan Annexes are. And for newcomers to an Alpine Annex, and just AVanners in general, people tend to struggle with the putting the awnings up. Now, we previously did a video on how, at the time, we were putting up our Alpine Annexes awning, and after publishing that video, the factory reached out to us, invited us to come down, have a look at our setup, and have a look at how we put our awning up, and give us some ideas on how we could potentially put our awning up a little bit better. Now, unfortunately, I did take a bunch of footage down there, but it was a bit disjointed, and it was a learning exercise for us. So, on our most recent trip, we took the opportunity to show you how the best way is to thread the Alpine Annexes awning into this track. You can do it with one person and it doesn't require any heavy lifting. So we'll just quickly cut to that video and I'll show you how to insert the Alpine Annexes awning into this sail track. So the first thing you want to do is get your awning spread out so that it's not bunched up. Grab one end, and I like to start at the front and thread it into the sail track from the ground level. And then just with two hands, feed it through the sail track, and it should, if the sail track's been installed properly, just walk the whole way up. Now, if it does get snagged, you can reach over to the other side, grab the rope and give it a gentle tug, but we didn't need to do that here. It just went nice and smoothly through the whole track. It does get a little bit stiff, a little bit of Teflon or silicone spray can help, and it just goes right in.
That's it. Cool.
And then once you've got the awning in the sail track, you can then go about putting your poles in, putting your guy lines out, and your awning set up. So it's nice and quick and easy if you use this method. Very easy to do. We do have a trick, however, so make sure you hang around, and if you're enjoying our content, please don't forget, like, subscribe, and share our videos. If you're following along our channel, want to check out our gear reviews, other AVan tips and tricks, make sure that you do click our channel link below, go have a look at the rest of our videos. So once you've got the awning threaded in and you're pegging it out, there is a trick for only using two guy lines, and we'll show you that as well. You can see here, we don't have the walls on or the full frame in, but we've only got two guy lines down. Now I'll just quickly show you how we do that. So we peg out the corners like we normally would, but in the center, in order to make it self-supporting, we only put these two center poles in to push the center out. That way, once it's all tensioned up, it holds those in place. So that's how we do that, and it's held up some pretty good winds too. So yeah, we've never run more than 4 guy lines on this. We usually only ever run 2, and geez, I'm not sure I'd want to be in conditions where it required all 6. And there you go. The whole setup takes less than 5 minutes to do. It's really easy. It takes up a lot less space on the ground. If you use our method with the central poles to push the center out, then you only have to have 2 guy lines. Nice and easy. I would put a couple of extra guy lines on if you were going to be experiencing really high winds. As I said though, we've never had the full 6 guy lines on, and we've had some pretty horrendous winds. We haven't had any of the issues with the roof separating or awnings lifting or anything like that that other people report. We generally find once it's set up and the frame's in it and it's pegged down and the guy lines are in, as long as the guy lines are firm, everything stays relatively rock solid. I hope you've enjoyed that one. This has been another AVan tips and tricks video with Josh from J&T's Journey. Thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share the videos. Cheers.